Everything seems to be alright. Didn't forget to switch on my microphone this time. So yeah, there we go. We are live once more. And this time we'll be playing the Baden, I guess. Not that I have much better, better stuff to do. And I need to grind my German ships a bit. But yeah, probably not going to be playing Baden the entire stream though, because I've been playing a lot of battleships recently and it's getting tiring. Continuously playing battleships. Got some really good free parts as well with the 9th star. I'm doing alright. I have a week-long holiday starting today, so that's gonna be nice. Should probably really work on some more content than during that week, but looking to be quite busy. I do have a video lined up that I just haven't had the time to get on this week, even though I really should have. But it's almost done. Anyways, Baden. Yeah. Oh, Franz Josef Land in a battleship. Not my favorite. Okay, small match for the time being, but it could change.
Schiff für die Seefahrt sichern. Motoren, Höchstgeschwindigkeit.
Got one friendly Baden with me. Got another friendly Baden with us. Okay, questionable Z-43, but here.
Ziel identifiziert.
Now that is what I like seeing in a battleship. The Des Moines. There's another cruiser behind it. Let's see where those shells land. Ah, a bit high. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's slightly different. I think it's just literally a Bayern. Yeah, it is just a Bayern. For some reason, my frame rate is suffering. You do now, yeah. For some reason, my frame rate does not like being zoomed out on this map. That's fine by me. Let's try and hit this Des Moines where it counts. These shells are looking decent. Too far to the right. Slammed it pretty hard though, but didn't get an MREC. The rest of these targets are cruisers, so I don't really care. Yeah, but oh well. It's an event vehicle, what do you expect? There we go. Any other player vehicles? I didn't think so. Just a moment. So we move up. Yeah, there's also a possibility for it is also slim because there was like a big old model leak almost 3 years ago now, And there was a Gneisenau model in there, but it had the 11-inch guns. Then again, it was almost 3 years ago, plans might have changed. That is a Yamashiro. Just hitting it somewhere in the middle of the ship should do it. There's a player Hipper, but that's fine because Hippers are not a threat. Sachsen. We have Bayern, Baden, and Sachsen. Sachsen is technically not a Bayern class, but it's like pretty much one. Anyways, Hipper. Although, do I want to shoot the player Hipper? With the off chance of it having a backup Scharnhorst. Oop. That's an enemy Bayern. It is just not a Bayern. It's nothing special, just an event ship. Meaning that if you don't, like me, if you don't have the German top-tier battleships, you now have one. It's a bit of an underwhelming reward ship really for an event, but oh well. Could be worse. Yeah, those guns seem to be looking at me, don't they? So like, oop, but that's not AP, is it? It looks like SAP. I mean, we don't really need a third Congo in a World War II fit, but yeah. What they should probably do if they add the other two Congos is add one in a World War I fit, obviously. And add another one with like the early war fit. So one where it barely has any anti-air. I'm turning away from attention. And those shells are looking decent, they want in Amarak. Ooh, a bit low. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know both of those sank early in the war. And to ahead. I think he's moving now. He is. Yeah, over there. Yeah, sure. Not quite sure how long I'm going to be playing 7-0 though. I've not been having the greatest time in battles today. Yeah, there's. I thought he would have done by that.
The enemy is winning.
Reparaturtrupps an die Schadenskontrolle! Wasserdichtigkeit wiederherstellen!
No, we don't have any automatic guns. because they're World War I ships. I think they did, and I don't think you're misremembering that. I do seem to vaguely remember them being sunk by the cruisers too. Then again, when you only have 8 inches of armor, that kind of happens. I need to angle. Actually, I need to look at the armor profile of this ship, 'cause I'm not sure what kind of angle I should take. Yeah. You do have to remember that the Congos are World War I battle cruisers. So that does kind of happen. Ah, battle boats got knocked out, didn't it? I believe... And I've actually heard why they do have the white circles, these German dreadnoughts, and it's so to identify them as friendly ships for Zeppelins, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on that, so don't quote me on it. But I could have sworn I heard that's why the German ships have white circles on their turrets. It's just to identify them for Zeppelins. Or something like that. I don't think it would be bombers, like actual planes. Could be, but I'm not sure. Struggling a lot trying to detonate this one Yamashiro. I don't have parts yet, so my repairs are just incredibly long. I got both my turrets. You can, yes, but is it because of diving shellbug or is it because you can actually hit them there? That's the question. Front mag would be like 1.5-ish. Let's see. I always try to go for the... There I go. For the 4th turret, because that magazine is actually the highest out of the water. At least from my experience. But he's incredibly well angled. Now, can we get those turrets on target? I think being angled like this is actually not... I need to look at the armor of the ship. Actually see what I can do with it. Or I can just hit the rear ammo rack on that thing. Barely aiming. Oh look, another hipper. Not quite sure why it's picking a fight with me, but I will. Yeah, the defender. You haven't really missed much. Still in the middle of the first battle for tonight. Yes, the Iron Claws. Mainly because event ship, so new and fancy. Well, not exactly new. It's really weird that, well, like, we have 4 battleships. They had the one with Yamashiro. Oh no, they have a Baden. Well, I assume it's a Baden and not, you know, Sachsen or Bayern. I do like the look of the Bayern though. Oop. Seems I've lost one of my wings of the bridge.
Let's keep the pressure on.
See another dreadnought in the back there, but that seems like a normal German one. Ah yes, because I can definitely tell the difference between the AA mounts from this distance. Although I guess technically I could tell by this. I only see the 288 mounts, so I assume that'll be a Baden. Ah, match is over, but that seemed like a really good salvo, and it wasn't. But yeah. I did activate a booster, so that did actually help. Still enough parts though. Oh well, anyway, Deutschland, you wanted to join me, didn't you? I have to find you in here. Do I have to search? Are you not on my friends list? Well. I should be able to find you in here, surely, if you're still in here. There you are. And boop. I always kind of forget what the Koenigs actually look like. But they're 12-inch battleships, right? The Koenig. Yeah, I'll get parts of P, then the AP shells. Prime armament. Do they? I need to look it up. Probably should on my phone. Because I always imagine them having a pretty tall superstructure. Compared to 110 at least. Also, ooh, open map. Great stuff. Yeah, the Koenig class could probably be interesting for Germany. More interesting than 3 Bayerns at least. Let's spawn where the Renown spawned, all the way down south. That's the carriers. That'll be target number 1. I get a feeling. Yeah, the battleship spawn on the opposite end. Kronstadt and nothing too dangerous yet, and an enemy 3-man. Oof.
Roger that.
There is still like a Sachsen left here. Or whatever that subclass is. I've also found that, I don't know, I think the Baden looks quite good if you do the, like, camo condition all the way to 0. I don't know, I quite like it that way. Yeah, little RB. There's 2 enemy Badens. Yeah, stock battleship grind is not that fun.
Leichter Kreuzer.
Should probably deal with those battleships. Roughly 1 from middle to the turrets, a little bit less.
Commencing attack.
And there we go. Now on to the second one. There goes a chopper in front. We'll just wait for target acquisition. And I hope we get lucky a second time. That is already a backup, I think. Ah, they were high. Did knock out his bridge though. And I forgot to look at the armor scheme of a Bayern. I need to remember to do that. Let me double check. It's actually, yeah, still just slightly below 1. Wait for the guns to get on target. There we go. One of my barrels is damaged. And let's stay zoomed in, because again my frame rate doesn't like being zoomed out for some reason. It was a bit too short. It says hit, but it definitely was short. Wait for the repairs, and as soon as the guns stabilize, there we go. Now, lost an engine there, I think. No, just a funnel. Okay. Again, a bit too high. See what happens to those, and my rear turret is no longer on target. And there we go. And let's do that again. There we go, got his range. And let's see what that'll give us. Those are looking decent. Let's hope the range is good. Ooh, a bit... What happened there? And the shells it hit were a bit high. Well, the ranging seemed quite alright. That'll be a bit too low. What's his actual range? 77. Let's try that. But the thing about what you have to think about it, if we get playable carriers, right, is not only did the ship exist, but did the aircraft for it exist. I'm vaguely familiar with what the Wesser is. Isn't it like a converted... It's a converted carrier, right? Converted from another ship. And I think it actually... Did it actually ever start? I don't remember. But I don't know what the aircraft for it would be. I also don't really know what year the Wesser is from. Those are looking good. Please tell me the range is good. It was a little high again. Well, never finish doesn't really matter, as long as it's just... Those were good, but a bit too far behind, weren't they? I think so. Oh, if it carried the same aircraft as the Graf Zeppelin, sure. I would love to see it. Especially since that would be like a light carrier compared to the Zeppelin's like fleet carrier-ish thing. Yeah, that'd be neat.
Reparaturtruppen, Schadenkontrolle bitte.
Surely this Baden will go down sometime soon, right? I'm okay, did think. I'm still not entirely... They said they fixed this crew percentage, but I'm not entirely reliant on it yet. I don't really trust it yet. Also, did we actually like knock out that... Oh, we knocked out that guy, that's for sure. Yeah, they got rid of the float count, I know that. But I'm still not entirely trusting the crew count they said they fixed. It seems to actually be fixed. Although an annoying thing I've noticed, although it's actually fine on Baden, on some ships I get the feeling I don't see the destroyed crew compartments. Which I might have to pay closer attention to. Oh, what do we have there? Ooh. Baden came back in a normal German dreadnought. I mean, yeah, you already can't see anything, I know of that one, but I mean specifically the crew compartments. You don't see what's destroyed or not in your own ship. I don't really have a way to show you if they will. I might get some screenshots out of my server sometime later. Let's see what those shells will do. Hit high is what those shells will do. It is the flag from the event. That's the one I'm flying. It's a flag you could get from the event. I found it appropriate to fly that flag on the event ship. So that's what I did. I know. I'm kind of not worrying about what's in front for now. Although I'm a bit worried about the fact that we're here and the rest of our team is like behind us by like a wide margin. Okay, the Renown got detonated, the Alaska. Yeesh. This is not looking great. Pretty sure you can. Ooh, that's a pretty big flame coming out of the front turret there. I think I hit its artillery ammunition. Yeah, this is not looking good. I'm surprised my 15-inch guns are doing next to nothing to this German dreadnought. Oh, there's a Mutsu out there as well, oh boy. And there goes the detonation I wanted. Okay, what do we... Ooh, Alaska, close range. Let's see if we can deal with it. Never mind, it'll deal with us first. Best thing to do, if your entire team is like on one side and they're actually hammering that side, is just spawn on another side and, you know, see what happens. How close am I to some of them? Ooh, there's a Scharnhorst as well. We don't like seeing Scharnhorsts. Baden as well. There's the Alaska, who's showing broadside, actually. Yep, that's the Mutsu. There's the Alaska, who's... Are those guns looking my way? I don't know. But yeah, this match is pretty much over. I don't quit matches. That's not what I do. At least I don't try to. I've been getting some pretty annoying matches earlier today that just made me quit. Although I think if I die in this Baden, I'll just leave. My 100 ton definitely won't be able to be of any use. Okay, I know I lost 2 guns, but why are my other 2 guns not firing? And of course I get set on fire, so I can't repair my gun.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
That's another thing, right? I am still holding my fingers crossed for a carrier event for April Fools, which should be Monday. Also, okay, I keep losing my turrets. Also, I'm not sure if this is already common knowledge, but I've actually figured out that if you don't have parts, your repair is genuinely doubled. Also, I'm gonna eat myself out of there. There is nothing I can do in that match. And we are, whilst waiting on Deutschland, gonna see what the armor is like on Baden. Oh, it's actually ready. I don't know. It actually has a 350mm plate. Jeez. Nothing below it. And what's behind it? Small turtleback. Some coal bunkers, but they're practically useless. It actually has pretty tough armor. Well, the upper belt is only 250, but it doesn't matter because panning the upper belt doesn't reach the mags. The thing is though, if you're angled forward, wouldn't it just punch through here and straight into the magazine? Maybe. That plate kind of stops that shenanigans. Let's see, let's angle that a bit like that. Let's do 8 kilometers. Let's do the AP. Yeah, no, it should stop that. That ends tracks. So you do actually want to angle quite a bit with the Baden, that's interesting to know. Why is that stopping a shell? It isn't, okay. Yeah, what? Oh, does the armor viewer actually... Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, I think, and I'm not entirely sure on this, there's been a lot of diving shells happening recently again. Where shells will just ignore water fusing them and just go straight through. But that is just some... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure on that. Okay, and Baden, you do want to angle. How much can I angle, though? Ooh, I see something interesting. Why does it say that can pan? Because that's roughly the angle you are when you're unmasking all the guns. And it's saying it can pan for some reason. If I angle away from something... Yeah, I don't think you have that phenomenal armor here, do you? No. Do you still have the 300mm thing? You do? Yeah, not too sure. Anyways, let's get going again. Couple of parts at least. Let's get FP. And continue this grind. I was actually thinking of maybe not playing Baden this stream because I just have been playing battleships so much recently. And just going through my tech trees again, I don't have much I really want to grind anymore. There's a few, like, I could work on the Russian and German coastal tree still a bit, but the Russians is almost done. I mean, it's 6 more boats. The Germans do need quite a bit of work, but all my other coastal trees are almost done. Most of my blue water trees are almost done. So yeah. I'm really hoping we'll get a naval April Fools this year. Because I really am tired of just a high tier ground but with X pop culture reference for April Fools. Okay, encounter Fake Islands, not the best map, not the worst. Let's take a few less AP and some sap, just in case we deal with some cruisers. Although the AP is still more than fine against cruisers. Oh boy, I spawned in a heading I really didn't want to spawn. Oh boy, we're close to each other. Alaska, tons of Badens and 2 Congos. So let's try and see the trick I did. It was like just below the super firing turret there. Let's see if it'll work. So that'll be slightly less than 1. I don't think the range that's correct. We'll have to find out. And hope we don't detonate in return. Range was correct, but he slowed down, I think. Or I gloriously underestimated the amount of lead I needed, or overestimated it. Let's see what this will do. The shells were pretty good, but it just didn't pan. It's like this one little box where I have to get a shell through to actually get to the magazine. And that's what the Congo did. That was my frontmost magazine. What's the front I need to aim for? Or like a super firing, I don't remember. I really don't like these maps where you're just forced in a broadside engagement and you have no choice about it. It also doesn't help when your mobility stock, so you don't have a choice. Sure, chicken. You can join me. That's okay, a Marlborough being weird. Where is the Alaska I saw? Oh, there he is. No, that's a Congo. There he is. You know, a line of battle would be a lot more effective if our guns weren't as accurate as they are. Oh, jeez. Let's see about that. I did actually get Mutsu, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. It is very detonation prone, even from the front. I hope so. But I'm really not a fan of Mutsu. Even with an aced crew, it's just not fun. At least I wasn't having too much fun in it. Come on, my shots are just a little bit high. Yeah, but the thing is, I've been playing Ise and stuff like that, and I've really liked Ise. I just don't like the Mutsu, though. I'm being sandwiched by Badens. That's fine, I guess. There's myself, that's looking alright. Please hit the magazine. There we go. Deutschland there. Yeah, Alaska is not great. It's sad though, because Alaska is a really great looking ship. So I need to try and distance myself from this bomb because I'm in the way of his guns. There, shot at my miss gloriously. There we go. I will say though, Alaska is a really fun ship to take into EC. Because battle cruisers in general do really well in EC. Playing them or facing them? We're all wondering how they're gonna stack up. I'm just not panning the Baden. What is my pen at 9 kilometers? Yeah, I should have enough penetration to go through that. It's just I can't get through what's behind it, can I? There we go. Big ol' boom. This is what I meant earlier. I'm at 65% crew, right? Where did I lose my crew? Like, where did 30% of my crew go? What I meant when I said I couldn't see, like, damaged crew compartments on my own ship. We have an island now, and we're gonna use that island if we can. If the Congos are gonna stop being scary. Let's go angle in a bit. I'm gonna show full broadside. Oh, speaking of. I don't want to be nosing either because I'll just go through my nose. Oh boy. Sure. That'll be a 4-man squad though, and that means long queues, so be prepared. those magazines are way too low for me to detonate. I have seen quite a few Congos actually detonate recently, but I don't see how. Might be the rear magazine actually I should buy. Oh, the aircraft up.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've seen secondary sub be a bit... Like, when playing and grinding for Mutsu, those 140s on the EC and on the Mutsu itself can do some real work for some reason. But I think it's just the diving shell bugs that's going on. I'm not entirely sure. Another thing I really need to do is play more destroyers and cruisers again this update. Because I genuinely haven't played anything but battleships and frigates. So I really need to figure out how it's like for cruisers. And that Congo is dead. Let's see. We can turn the guns the other way around now. We have parts we can actually repair decently quick, although... didn't lose too much, luckily. It's almost shocking, but then again unsurprising, especially if you've played Naval for a long while, just how many bugs, you know, keep popping up in an update. It's something you learn to work around. Is that a... What is that funny goober doing there? Bit too late to react to those shells, I think. Or I can straddle him and just miss entirely.
Somebody attack him. I agree.
He slowed down for that, didn't he? Speeding up again, so those shells are gonna miss as well. Gosh darn it.
Take him down.
Slow. Those shells are looking decent. And all missed. Oh boy. What's that? And Cerrado, lovely. And is he going straight for me? Of course he's going straight for me. Because who doesn't love jet bombers when you're in a World War I dreadnought? Ah, lovely. They're the 250s as well, of course they are. And that was my backup in the... Ugh. Annoying. I'm really hoping that with the roadmap promise of splitting aircraft BRs for game modes, that they'll push up those jet those jet bombers quite a lot higher. Because that's just not fun to deal with. No, I definitely don't. Okay. I do actually have an air kill already with the Baden. I managed to shoot off the wing of a Lancaster. It did still bomb me, and it did still die to a 12,000 pound bomb. But it did actually shoot something down already with the Baden. It was a 4-engined heavy bomber, but something is something, I guess. Kill is a kill, indeed. Speaking of, I want that VS8 dead. Come on. Oh no, 6 is, well, actually now that you mention it, I haven't seen that many 6-0 ships yet. I've been getting a lot of just 7-0 matches and 7-0, 6-7 matches. We should probably try our 6-0, but okay. I'll just chalk that VS8 up to Gone to the Warp. Anyways. Ouch. Please do annihilate the enemy. I want to hide behind this island, please and thank you. We actually had quite a forward spawn, didn't I? That's good. Fire's fine. That might have been it. It might. Oof. That VS8 might have just switched on his WOWs mode and just gone invisible. Clearly outside of detection range. And there goes a key 48. And for some reason it is not liking me being in third person. At least my frame rate isn't. How much turret armor does the Bayern's turret have for an 11-inch gun to go clean through it? Granted, what range am I? Like 6 something? But still. Might have been the roof actually I hit because of the weird rangefinder bump on those turrets. Okay. I assume it was a turret fire that spread to the bottom. I'm not going to be complaining, that's for sure. More RP for my Wunderton. Yeah, I'll take this. Why is that? No, it was just frozen, that's why. I was wondering why the gun just stuck in that direction, but it was because my crosshair is straight ahead. Or it's some angle where it stopped turning. What is that plane? Oh look, it's the Arado back again, because hey, guess what?
Destroy enemy troops. Attack the enemy.
Have fun with that, I guess, Deutschland. And there he goes. And the Arado went away unscathed. Baden and Nevada. A very healthy Nevada at that. You're actually in the lead with tickets by quite a margin, so that's fine. That'll be a nice target for me. I think I was a bit short there because Michelle didn't seem to have actually penned the target. Something penned the target there, that's for sure. There we go. Bayern is showing broadside. I can't go through the belt of that thing though. Could go through the forward belt. It was bold to spawn a Prinz Eugen as your third spawn. They're all low. If he's stationary, and I do. I think he's gone back to his airfield, so I don't actually have vision on him. Let's hope so. Actually have another Bomber 190 up as well. Those shells are looking decent when it comes to lead. But are they decent when it comes to range? Yes! Did they pen? No. Although maybe the third fire will do something for me. Yeah, but again, remember that there's a roadmap change planned where aircraft will have separate BRs for the game modes, so they might actually be able to balance, you know, aircraft BRs purely by their capability in a certain game mode, rather than just all game modes combined. Come on, pan. It didn't pan. I genuinely don't know what happened to the VA site. Oh well. A rear turret is what detonated. Okay. Don't see that often. Let's see what bomber I get thrown into. The meme one. Okay. What is my 301 kph speed limit? Oof. You travel speed 3 kilometer distance, but hey, we have a convoy map. I can just torpedo the convoy. Yeah, I have, you know, I can torpedo the cargo ships. Do I have enough time to torpedo them though? I don't need to go anywhere near their battleships. They do not have any AI coastals. I could just shoot them out of the sky. So yeah, I'm gonna torpedo the convoys. Also, because there's a range to the B point, it'll actually give me a range marker to those targets, so that's nice. Good. Here comes the escort. But I don't think I can make it, can I? Anyways, the ceiling's 120 meters. The speed is going to be dangerous though. My radar got shot down by the AI SKR. Lovely. Do I have an air brake on this thing? I do not. Okay. Yeah, sure thing. Just trying to get down to the ceiling. I'm almost within range. 2 minutes remaining. Still need to slow down a lot though. Like really, really a lot. I'm almost tempted to use flaps, but if they break off, they'll just send me into the ocean. Come on. Oh, it's Baden! Okay. God damn it. Oh well, fighter time it is. That was the most violent 37 hit I ever experienced. But yeah, not having a way to slow down in that thing is really annoying with torpedoes. We're still good on tickets, a minute left. Ooh, we don't have many people left though, do we? Actually, we're not that good on tickets either. Yeah, but I'm not gonna set up manual engine control. Is it prop feathering? What do you do? Like my keyboard is already full enough with keybinds, and I'm not gonna set up prop feathering. Or manual engine control in general. Also, like this menu, it's too clunky. Like, what should I do? Engine control mode. Now I have manual engine control, but it still have to do it. Which, yeah, never mind. There we go. We got 6 naval kills. Well, there's 2 over those were AI, I think. 2 or 3. Let's just watch from above. Best squad. Did we? Ooh, it's a tie, so it's a defeat. Oh. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, I need to send out 2 more invites. Was it chicken and warhead? First, oop, come on. Let's go for the AP on the secondaries. Can I find a warhead in here? Yes. Can I find chicken in here? Yes. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about fighting most of the naval squadrons. Yeah, with I Navy, boat, and Moon Squadron now in one squad. It's probably going to take a while for us to get a match, but it will. That's fine by me. Everybody's ready. Not everybody's ready. There they are. I'm actually getting a decent amount of RP. Although it could be better. I'm not the best battleship player. I don't know. I still prefer the destroyers the most, I think. That's something I kind of see relatively often as well with players somewhat newer to naval. Is that they'll like... There's a server I'm on that has a naval chat. And sometimes people come in there like, hey, I want to grind naval. What should I go for? And it's like, oh, it really depends. Because the thing is, like, the difference in gameplay style between, like, destroyers, light cruisers, heavy cruisers, battleships is so vast that you can suggest somebody to play different tactics just purely based on the different ship types. Like, if you like destroyers and light cruisers, America is your go-to nation. If you like heavy cruisers, I'd probably say Japan, because they have some really good heavy cruisers if they're not maybe a bit fragile. But then you don't want to play Japan because of their light cruisers and destroyers, because they're pretty bad. That's also a weird one, yeah. The fact that Britain and Japan and Italy, to a certain extent, are actually like really big naval powers. It's gonna be a bit weird for people to wrap their head around, I think. No, I usually always spawn down south and move to B, but I don't think that's a good idea. Do whatever you want, Warhead. I personally do not care about winning or losing a battle, so I don't care if you get ghosted or not. But going north restricts the firing angles a bit. Yeah. It's also because, especially if you see people new to naval that have never played a battleship, I've seen a few people now that they reach battleships and they just do not like battleships because they're just slow and, to their words, boring. Nah, I'll be fine. Ooh, nice Warhead. I'm pretty close to getting my British coastals finished as well. I only need 2 more frigates. I would say that the Diamond is probably not as good as Frank Knox, but the Diamond is definitely a very good destroyer. I like the Daring class a lot. Although they're not, I don't know, yeah, they're just different. The 4.5-inch guns are something to get used to. They're not really the best guns, but they're okay. I just like the Daring class because it doesn't have a massive frontal magazine like the battles do. Also, Deutschland, my tow rope is enabled if you want to give me a tow.
Attack the enemy.
If you can give me a tow. I do need to work on the Italian battleships though. They're very, very nice. Tow you. I'm not mastering you, am I? No, I don't need to hook onto you. Ah. I think the towing bug is still a thing. Where you just can't get a tow on. Yeah, no, that'll be fine then. Just get a move on. Shimakaze, okay, that should be something we need to watch out for. Also, for the German speakers among you that might have noticed, there's one German voice line that still kind of annoys me. And that's the Kampfschiff, it says Kampfschiff for battleship instead of just Schlachtship, which annoys me. But well, it is what it is. Also, that is a butchered pronunciation of those 2 words, but well, it is what it is. The importance of torpedoes, it depends on what you want to do with them. I would say, like, if you were to have 2 identical ships with identical firepower and other stats, but one would have torpedoes and the other wouldn't, I think both are equally as valid.
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
It's just, torpedoes give you a few more options in certain engagements, at the risk of detonation. But yeah, I think and you're referring to like 2 words, I think it's just wrong, a wrong translation. Because Kampfship literally means battleship, but it's not the word I think Germany used for the word for a battleship. Well, is that what Kampf means? Like war? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right, it's fight. Because we actually, in Dutch, also the same word, we use slagschip, which is also like, it's battleship, but not, it's a different kind of battle. It's a different, slightly different meaning. Oh well. Other than that, I really like the voice lines. The naval voice lines are great, even the German ones. What is up with my frame rate recently? It does not like me being in third person. Oh, the Italian naval voice lines are the best. Whoever that voice actor was did a fantastic job of just the amount of emotion in the voice. I'm a bit paranoid about not looking at his flank too often.
Ziel identifiziert.
So, that's the bar I want to look at. Yeah. Let's get those rear guns on target. I genuinely think it's a bit of a diving shell thing. There's something weird going on with MRX, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Because I was getting a lot of detonations playing the EC as well, like an unhealthy amount. I think detonated 2 Scharnhorsts, which just no, that shouldn't happen. That could be it. Just the 3 naval squadrons together get all the naval luck.
Him down.
I wonder if that was an actual mine kill or it was just a mine drop like a bomb. I've always found it incredibly lame, like taking an aircraft equipped with a mine and then just using it as a bomb. I never really felt that the dispersion 15-inch guns was that bad, but I think they are as bad, yeah. But I've never felt that dispersion to be particularly bad. Although I am noticing that it is rather large dispersion. I mean, it isn't a bad thing for me to hammer charmers, no. But it's not something that's normal. So it already kind of tips you off that something isn't quite right. If you can detonate ships that you couldn't detonate before, something's going on. Something funky. I mean, yeah, but you could already detonate a crunch ship before, kind of. We'd always just take away their shell rooms. Ooh, okay, Shimakaze's torpedo detonated something behind us. Good, I guess, that it wasn't... That's another thing I've noticed this update, is that torpedo trails are a lot less visible. And man, that messes me up. Like, I used to be pretty on the ball with torpedoes and being able to dodge them. But in this update, I've just been eating torpedoes left, right, and center. Yeah, but I've gotten used to the flooding mechanic. It's more like I've actually been getting hit by torpedoes that'll just detonate me because I couldn't see them. I mean, yes, it does make sense for the long, but it's all torpedoes, universally. Their trail is just a lot shorter and makes it harder to see.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
That's a float plane. I am just not hitting this Fuso at all.
Most of the zones are under control.
I think as soon as I get fire prevention on this ship, I'll switch to a game of Mutsu. And there we go, that's what I wanted. Let's do flooding, although there isn't much. Again, down to 70% crew, and I don't know what crew compartments are damaged. It is a little bit annoying. I think I'm getting shelled by an Italian battleship. I'm being set on fire by an Italian battleship. I mean, yeah. And there we go. Definitely 100% intended for me to detonate the Baden. I mean, I was aiming for it, but I wasn't expecting to hit it. Now this Italian one. Yeah, Andrea Doria. It's just, yeah. Italian 12-inch dreadnought.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
I do love it. The crew will say collision warning, but it's a collision warning when there's like a ship close to you. Could be friendly, could be enemy, and no matter where they are, if it's like vaguely getting close to you, the crew will call out collision warning, which is neat. It allows you to, you know, be a bit more environmentally aware without having to zoom out every time. That is the second mine kill from the BTT. I'm assuming he's just using it as a bomb. Maybe he's still in one. No, he isn't. That was an actual mine kill. Oh boy, a plane. Whatever will I do with my no anti-aircraft guns? Is that a... Where's the torpedo? I don't see a torpedo trail. Well, an anti torpedo isn't something to be worried about anyway, so it'll be fine. Very nice. Aha! You're listening as well. Well, good stuff on a mine kill. Always funny to see. And there's another mine kill. How many do you have in a BTD?
Just keep it up. And
That's actually pretty impressive to get 2 mine kills back to back. Plane dropped ones. I mean, yeah, 2. Yeah, 2 mine kills. But he also had one earlier in the match, if I'm not mistaken. I shouldn't have done that. I'm still on fire. Also, it seems I've angered some cruisers. They are annoying. Down to 29% crew, but again, I do not know what crew compartments got knocked out at all. Okay, isn't that the Fritz X? The PC 1400? No? Yeah, it is. It is. I thought it was. Well, somebody actually used a Fritz axe, an armor piercing. Well, that's neat. Interesting. The 3rd and 4th one. I would shoot the 4th turret on a Fuso. At least that's the one I always aim, but it's the 3rd and 4th one is the one you want to shoot on Fuso. At least those are the turrets I shoot at. Or you just go straight through the nose of it and detonate it. It'll also work. I get the feeling that Kampfkreuzer is also not a word for battle cruiser in German, but oh well. It is also slash Jesus. So they mistranslated it twice. Those were high. That Duilio seems to think to seen better days. Renown being renown. It's really sad that that ship gets so easily detonated. Because it's a really cool looking ship.
Attack the enemy.
You didn't get detonated? Okay, it's fine. B6. Ooh, the enemy capturing A is not good. That's very not good. Gonna be a float plane as well, isn't it? I don't have anything fast to cap either. Oh, with a bit of luck it's a float plane from Alaska. And with it now being sunk, it might not have enough time to cap, although it should. With a minute, should have enough time to cap. Well, good luck.
Need cover.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I already have FP on this ship, don't I? I think I do. No, it's on the Wonder... Is it on the Wonder 10? I'm researching the AP for the secondaries? I don't remember. I do not remember what mods I have already. Come on, sink the iron. There we go. That's a Huga. That's a sight that's becoming rarer and rarer by the time.
Attack the B point.
Deutschland seems to be able to go to B. They're a bit finicky.
Attack him.
Have a look at the dispersion.
Affirmative.
Other than some finicky dispersion, they're fine. At least for as far as I know. Where's Marat? There it is. If we can decap B, that's more than good enough. Just keep on capturing A.
Attack the B point.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
There we go. Oh, is Deutschland not going to be able to make it? No. And I think that's going to be game unless we have any... Oh, Chicken's going to try and go for the coastal one. Can't see anything on sea itself.
Ziel identifiziert. Kampfschiff.
So I'll just have to keep peppering this Marat.
Ziel identifiziert. Kampfschiff. Ziel identifiziert. Kampfschiff.
Sure thing, Chicken. It's fine. Seems as Marat is already shooting at you though. Okay, let's secure it down. A tonic could actually... where is a tonic? I know it's somewhere over here-ish. It's over there, isn't it?
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Oh, decapping C, lovely.
Schwerer Kreuzer.
Yeah, that's the one.
Excellent.
Destroy the target.
Because a tonic should be relatively easy to sink for battleships. That P-108 is a big Chad move.
Ruder auf Null.
And never mind, the Arizona ate it. Okay.
Mission beendet.
Oh, I didn't have FB yet. Very close to it. I think. Oh well, I think I'll do... Do I do one more match in Baden? I'll do one more match in Baden. Sure thing, Warhead. And we're back down to 2 again. You know what? I think I'll just jump to Mutsu for one match. Another thing I've noticed with Mutsu, because I was, experimenting with the camo quality, is that you see like these paths. I assume they're like areas where people just walk a lot. That's kind of like a wear pattern, I'm not sure. Kind of neat. I kind of like the look of it. Let's just put it down to 50 where it is originally. There we go. I'm very well aware. I'm very much aware that these guns do not save me from detonation. It's an open circle map again. I'm gonna just spawn bottom again and deal with the consequences. Okay, that's a decent. Oh boy. Yeah.
Destroy the target.
And it's gonna go Baden as well, isn't it? Time to have fun, I guess. Very nice thing about Mutsu though is very big guns and a very quick reload. Although I don't actually have the best AP on it yet. That's probably something I should be going for soon. The guns do slap. They definitely do slap on Mutsu. If I can actually hit something with them. It's just that the hull the guns are mounted on, very, very vulnerable. Like look at that rear magazine. The front magazine should be pretty alright, but I've been getting detonated through the front quite a lot in Mutsu. It'll be fine. Also, watch out for long lances. If you see a Japanese destroyer jaying out in an open circle map, you know there's going to be long lances in the water.
Roger that.
Let's try and sink this. Gonna reload up again. I do want to note though that it is literally with the best possible crew I could have on Mutsu. I wouldn't say Mutsu is OP though. Yeah, it's like the guns are definitely interesting about Mutsu, but it's not an OP ship. Not with how fragile it is. And okay, there goes that one. Please no.
Take him down.
Okay, what is now Arizona? Oh boy. I'm just gonna deal with Arizona first though, and I think it's just like one Is it just a 1 mark? A bit less than 1 actually. Let's get the range. And let's see what that'll do. I mean, yeah, the American guns, I actually really like the American 14-inch guns because they hit really hard. It's just 40-second reload really does hurt. Yeah, it's looking alright. They make very big explosions, but that did literally nothing. Do you have more? Oh, we do have an enemy Mutsu. Let's see if we can work against that thing a bit more effectively than against Arizona. Just hitting high in Arizona, am I? I need to be wary of torpedoes. Also, that Mutsu is not engaging me, so he shouldn't be engaging it. Because I have other fish to fry, if that's the saying. I need to watch for torpedo trails every now and then. And that's the 140. I'm telling you, the 140s have been behaving very strangely this update. I don't actually know. I don't actually know what the American 16-inch standard reload rate is, nor even their fast battleships. If it was a bit lower, that would have detonated at Hugo. And again, the 140s detonate to Hugo. Okay. Like, I'm not complaining as Naijan main, but that is not right. Reload what? I guess it is my engines as well. But yeah, the 140s are doing work. And I'm not sure how to feel about it. Also, a Shimakaze just stayed out, so more long lances on the way. I'm being focus fired, so let's maybe try and turn away. Maybe. Why do I have 40-second reload? Because more of my engine got white. I need to start turning around. And keep the guns firing, because I know that the 140s do work. And there I go, front magazine detonation. I find it really weird that the Mutsu's frontal magazine is so vulnerable. Because it really doesn't seem like it should be. Like look at... I mean, they're like almost waterline, but they should be just a little bit below it. They are wide though, so if you just like angles through here and just cuts through it. I don't know, it's weird. I wasn't expecting Mutsu to be so vulnerable to frontal detonation. Yep, I also put the Belgian flag on my ships. Also, Mutsu has a really big flag, so very nice. It is. Oop, no, okay, the Charm is already dead. I don't really want to shoot the Baden because they're not really that big of a threat. Alaska's so far away. I guess the Baden is just the closest target. Any others? Other than the DD? No. I told you, beware of long lances. Not that I'm being too wary of them, to be honest. Doing well. Oop, what was that? Oop. Yeah. I would really love to get the battery B shell for the Mutsu. Because I think it's like a good 50-60mm penetration upgrade. Sure thing, chicken. And I think I might actually continue playing my Mutsu just to upgrade it. Surprised. I need to want to look out for torpedoes, but I just can't see them. Where do I shoot? What do I shoot? I could shoot the Mutsu, he's pretty low. Would delete some competition. Yeah, but I never really use... You know what? Now that you mention it, let's... Where is it again? Is it an option? Let's actually enable that again. Because I haven't used it in ages. Yeah, let's use it on that. The problem is I can't really do it with secondary firing as well.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And if I keep the mouse button, if I keep mouse button pressed, it doesn't follow either. It's really a feature I don't use because I just don't like it. It's incredibly restrictive. Well, the 16-inch guns, when they hit, really make big booms. Even if they detonate on surface. There we go. Let's spot for some torpedoes. I don't see any. That would have been actually a really nice shot if that was a detonation. But well. I think he's slightly going away, he is. Okay, the Marie is down. I don't want to shoot this Arizona now. I mean it does, but you also have this now, so you don't really need to check it. Yep. Ah yeah. It is getting quite late in Europe. There we go. Let's follow these shells in just for the fun of it. Oop. Well, the thing is though, these white-like effects around the shell make me sometimes think I'm seeing a torpedo, but I'm not. How accurate is my first salvo against this Arizona? Not accurate enough. Well, I think it might just be a lack of penetration. Oh boy. I seem to have pissed off some ships. Arizona got bombed, okay. And let's throw these in for the fun of it. That terminated early. And why did I overshoot it by that much? Okay. Oh, jeez. I need to get used to that being on now. Because I tend to just hold down my mouse button after I fire.
Somebody
Just to get all the
attack him.
secondaries to fire as well. As a Belgian, I luckily don't have the problem of having bad chocolates.
Just a little more effort.
Although I'm not that much of a chocolate eater, really.
Yours.
Even during holidays where you have a good excuse to. Ouch, my engines. I don't think we have those here, really. Well, it's definitely not brands you'd buy. I don't think I've ever even seen them. Shooting way too high in this Congo. So I'm gonna just switch off the shell cam thing, because I'm just gonna keep accidentally activating it. They really should have made it just like a toggleable button, instead of, you know, just holding down mouse 1. It is one of our exports, apparently, our chocolates. I forgot that I had this stock of Mutsu. Oh boy. Didn't even have parts and FP yet. Yeah, that definitely needs to get worked on then. So we'll get fire, then we'll get primary, rangefinder, propeller, and then type 5. Number 5, not type 5. And yes, you can Nord. And chicken needs to get back in as well, don't you? Well, I wasn't fully stocking Mutsu. I did get the AP shell. Because I'm gonna tell you, Mutsu with just HE is not fun to play, especially right now. Are we going to be a Mutsu police squad? Or an attempt at one? That's a bold choice, but you have Harna. It doesn't have sap, no. Mutsu does not have stock sap, it has stock HE. Which is really painful. I think I played 2 matches with the stock HE and got like halfway to the AP and just G'd the rest. I couldn't bear playing with stock HE. Because as much as people were saying that this fragmentation change was a HE buff, this 16-inch HE does nothing to battleships. At least not that I noticed. Also because it's not really that good of an HE shell. What is the filler of it? Like 46? Compare that to like the British HE, which gets 80, 100. No, it doesn't have the 100 ones yet. But I think it gets like 80 kilos of filler. British 13.5 inch. Just not a good HE shell. Now that I have the Nagato class, now I'll have to wait another half year before I get another Japanese battleship, I guess. I wonder what the next... Is there going to be a break for event vehicles? Or not? Although we're back to, what is it now? Air vehicle? I actually completely forgot what the first... No, we first got a tank, then the aircraft, now then ship. So it'll be another tank again, won't it? Yeah. I completely skipped over the aircraft one because I just couldn't care about it. I didn't do the tank one either because I don't like playing tanks. Never have. Probably. But yeah, seeing the Baden as the event reward for Naval was really disappointing. It's just not an interesting ship. Although, with the fact that now we get an event ship every 3 months, although isn't it what we usually got, basically? Wasn't the event rotation always like 3-ish months? But yeah, I don't really like seeing dreadnoughts as event ships because they're just not that interesting. Especially if they're just copy-paste from tech 3 vehicles. But no, we've got a few more things to look out for in the next month. We have the April Fool's event Monday. We have the next Battle Pass later in April, but that's not going to be anything interesting for Naval, is it? It's either going to be a PT boat or maybe, if we're lucky, a destroyer. But then April's tank, May is going to be... I just realized, if we do get a tank event in April, an air event in May again, isn't June usually when we get the next update again? In the usual cycle. And wouldn't it be really funny if Naval got broken again as soon as we got a Naval event? Yeah. Like, I think event cruisers and destroyers are way more interesting than the dreadnoughts are. The thing is, any event vehicle is interesting as long as it isn't just a Tech 3 vehicle but event. Or if... I mean... There are a few event vehicles we've had as well that are just Tech 3 vehicles but slightly different. And those are mixed bag. I think like the most recent one of those I can remember is that one MPK 201 for Russia, where instead of just a rear dual 25, they had a 45 instead. Yeah, I'm gonna just look up the update history again for War Thunder, because I think we get another update in June. Is usually how that goes. Yeah, we get one in we get one in June. It would be really, really funny if the naval event again got borked because it was in June. Well, let's click on that spawn and I hope we actually get it. Where's there's the enemy battle fleet. Mississippi, that's a cargo ship, that's a hipper. And then, ooh, that's a 100 ton? Looks like a 100 ton. The marks actually didn't go far enough today. Over there somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. For some annoying reason, the squad mark only goes up to 10 kilometers, where you can actually place one. Which, you know, in naval doesn't really help if you have targets outside of 10 kilometers. Yeah, that would also be nice to actually see reduced starring, because during this event I genuinely, I think I bought 3 stars because I couldn't be arsed to actually grind it. I was struggling at some, because the thing is, the lineups I like doing, and actually the lineups I've been doing a lot are battleships, because just I wanted to grind Mutsu, I wanted to play it. My 4.0s with JDS Ayanami because it's a really good frigate. Or like 1.7. But 1.7 doesn't get the star fast enough. And playing Ayanami means you're constantly fighting SKRs, and they're playing battleships as well. Playing battleships. I probably need to find myself a new grind lineup for the naval events. One I actually like playing. What I need to play again is Akazuki. That's a ship I need to try play again with the shell changes. I do like Akazuki. Maybe an American 4.7 lineup should be my mainstay as well. They're always great. I don't know. I need to figure out what I like playing again.
Attacking.
Because something I have been doing as well is I've been replaying my entire Japanese tree. I think I've mentioned this before, but it doesn't hurt mentioning again. I've been replaying my entire Japanese tree to get the camos on all my Japanese ships, and trying to play stuff like Ikazuchi, a 3.3 frigate with 276s, during a naval event when you're constantly fighting SKRs is not fun. So that was a bit soul-crushing as well. Also, a funny thing about Mutsu. The rangefinder's on this little track around the main tower. I find it really funny. And then I don't know another ship that does that. Just suddenly thought about it. It is a very silly little guy. I do wonder how that affects the ranging, like the rangefinder actually like rotating around the tower instead of being on a fixed point. But oh well. Let's see angled like pan. Ooh. Oh boy, this shell does not like panning through angles. A bit more cover never hurts. Those are going to be high, aren't they? Only one impact? Only one impact. I find it surprising I can extinguish a fire in 12 seconds without having FP. You'd think it would take a little bit longer than that. Fire. And there goes the detonation I wanted. To have over there in Alaska, I'll help out with that. Those are looking decent. Actually a bit too far behind. Make a note somewhere to compare the number 5 and number 3 AP shells. Because I'm like, this AP is decent, but it's definitely lacking a little bit of punch. At least what you'd expect, you know, the kind of punch you'd expect from a 16-inch shell. Although, for as far as I know, neither of those are World War II shells, are they? I really wonder what it'll be like when we get the Magi or Tulsa. The 10 16-inch guns.
Somebody attack him!
When your guns are rotating, you often have it that they'll fire when they're just not on target. Okay. I was not really expecting the one shot, but I'll take it. Again, SAP is the 140 models are really doing work. No it isn't. It gets blocked by this little structure, but it has a really good forward firing angle though. A really good forward firing angle. Let me see if I can show you. Like there. That's the angle you can take and still have, like, you know, 3 of your turrets on target. Which is a really sharp angle. Alaska's still alive. Although I don't really know where his guns are pointing. And now he's dead. Yeah. Yeah, does look like that, wouldn't it? Though I haven't actually tried if you can 360 it. I don't think you can. Well, we can... Yeah, it doesn't 360. If it would be turning right. So I should probably repair my engines a bit. A little bit of my speed up. Those were high by a wide margin. Just keep after this iron until we hit it. It's ammo, that is. And... okay. I should not be questioning what I'm seeing. I should not. That's my engines being knocked out. I lost all my crew too, isn't it? Some German dreadnoughts want to mess with me, apparently. And they are... yeah, they're messing with me pretty well, right? Really be trying to focus on the AI targets, but not gonna happen, is it? But let's try anyways. There we go. Now it is Wyoming. Because I know I can detonate it if I can hit it where I want it to. So that's the middle of the ship. Two-ish lead. Whenever I get my lead. It's around about there. Let's see what that does. A little bit too much. I just didn't hit its target. I think I let too much, didn't I? Got shot by one of the cargo ships, apparently. I will say, for stock turret reverse, these turrets do turn pretty quick as well. do not actually know it, but I know that they're actually not that slow. What did I just get slammed by? I think it's the Wyoming that I pissed off earlier. There we go, and that's the detonation I was looking for. And there goes that one, and ooh, Mississippi. You do not want to be pushing up like that. Not in front of 16-inch guns. Of course, it's too much. Actually, is that too much lead? Not really. There goes the shell room, I think. And there he goes. Kind of feel like that kill should have gone to me, but no well. It is what it is. Yeah, this is a very good match for me. Mainly because we didn't really see that many big dangerous battleships. Managed to sneak in behind them. And I'm about to tell the German dreadnought the good news. Although I'm hearing my anti-air guns open up on something. And I'm really close to something, am I? What are my guns shooting at? Oh, never mind, my friend had shot him down. All the better for me. That's always nice when you actually have an AA ship next to you. There we go. That guy is behind cover, so I can't shoot him. Let's not repair. Did I piss something off? No, it's just AI crims setting me on fire. I do want to repair and get my secondaries back up. So it can help me deal with these cruisers. Let's keep repairing. You need to be a little bit careful that no coastal vessels like spawn and just get behind me. Just go. The Thunder 10 has come to dance. Around. But that's just something that's going to happen. Let's stop the repairs actually, because I don't need them. torpedo. Not sure from what. Could have been one of the AIs. They can launch torpedoes. Do I want to use a backup with only 4 minutes remaining? Yes, I do.
Going, Kamo Hoki. Omokaji. Yokai. Omokaji.
You know, like the hold on. Like those guys, yeah, they can use their torpedoes. They're not the best at using them, but they can use them. Where is that? Ooh. Low health Poltava. Don't mind if I do. Never mind. I will say that just the emptiness of the deck does feel weird to me, just looking at it. Like all the other Japanese ships have, like, you know, aircraft catapults, tons of anti-air, secondary tower that's actually pretty big. But Mutsu just looks so empty. They will. I'm very certain they will at some point. Mainly because it's just the only 16-inch World War II battleship they have. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the angled performance of these 16-inch shells. Not the number 3 one, at least. Although the angle of impact seems to be a lot shallower than I think it is. Yes, that is indeed what happened to Nagato. Survived World War II, and then got towed off for nuke testing. That is a good point. A bit late to the party there, Kazoo, but a very good point. That Vonderton is just going off, isn't he? I'm just not getting my guns to really work on him. Same did happen to Benzogen. It should be the end of that Wonderton. And it's the end of the match as well. Okay. Getting a good amount of SL and RP. Always lovely. Sure thing, no problem. Yeah, I'll get Fire Division and... You know what, let me actually just take a look at the shell pen for the time being. really doesn't like angles, does it? Yeah. Yeah, like the biggest World War II museum ship that I know of near me is a cruiser. I don't think, are there actually any... I don't think Britain kept any battleships around, did they? No. Germany didn't have any left. Does Italy have one? I don't think they do. Did France keep any of its ships as museum ships? Because I know that didn't the Richelieus and stuff actually like serve post-war as well? Anyways. Yeah, like the number 5 is a good 40 to 50mm penetration improvement. So it'll be a very nice shell to get. Well, not much of an improvement at angles though, which is a bit disappointing. But oh well, off we go again. It is one of the only things I'm jealous of Americans, is their plethora of museum ships, including the really big ones. Although I think Belfast I really want to visit Belfast at some point, but I need to, you know, get the time and money to do so. Because what I like about Belfast is that it's small enough where I think you could actually like explore it in a single day. Whereas with battleships, you'd just get lost in those, wouldn't you? Especially stuff the size of an Iowa. Yeah, I have actually visited the Portsmouth museum ships. The problem is that I was quite young back then and didn't really care. And you know, a kid going through a museum, you just run through it. So that's a bit sad. I should put... There's a bunch of museums I want to visit in Britain again. But oh well. Ooh, not the greatest map. Well, I don't really think is there that much arguing about battleship and battlecruiser? Because the thing you have to remember in game is that their classifications are based on their role in game rather than their actual real life classification. There's only two classes that I can think of that really don't have the proper classification, and that's the Congo class and the Scharnhorst. Because both of those should be actually... No, the Congo should be battle cruisers, but I think the class is battleships in game. Whilst the Scharnhorst should be battleships, but are battle cruisers in game. Oh, that actually reminds me. There is a tank museum being organized near me, but I'm not quite sure what their scope is. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen to the tank museum. And I'm definitely going to visit it the day it opens, because it's only a 45-50 minute drive from where I am. So it should be really nice to visit once it becomes operational. Oh no, Bastogne is on the other side of the country from me. No, it's in Ypres, which don't really want to give away more than that than where I already am. But yeah, I'm a 50-minute drive away from Ypres, and it's apparently a new tank museum that's being made. Also, we are being a bit close for comfort here. But I'm Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the tank museum there is actually, what their scope is. I don't think it's World War II. I think it's like just Belgian tanks, what we used, what we operated. I think it's more Cold War than anything else. But yeah, could still be cool. My frame rate is just not liking me today.
第一戦速
Like we have a, I don't know how many of you watch the Chieftain. I forgot his actual name. But he's been doing a little series about about museums in Belgium, right? And I've gone through the one in Brussels. That's a really big museum. But I apparently went at a terrible time because they closed the vehicle wing. Like I couldn't. There was no tank hall for me to enter, and the aircraft. The hangar was so poorly maintained, man. It was just sad to see.
Controlling most of the zones.
But I haven't gone to the Bastogne one because, again, it's on the other side of the country from me. There is one thing I saw in the museum in Brussels that was really funny, and that was a World War I anti-air artillery piece, which was literally just a towed artillery piece, like put on a mount so it could fire up more. It was really funny to see. So I am not going to survive this battle. Anyways, alright chicken, see you around.
強化班は機体隊を戦場深く対抗せよ
And Necklace Moran, that's the one. But yeah, no, the Bastogne barracks is too far away for me to really visit. Also, it's in the French-speaking part, and I don't really like traveling that much. So, eh. It should really be on my to-do list at some point. That's a lot of battleships for, yeah. Our team, which doesn't have a lot of battleships. I mean, it's not that I don't like French. I'm kind of sad now that I haven't really put the effort in when I could to speak it. Because, as annoyed as I am to say it, all the interesting shit in our country is in the French-speaking part of it.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Or at least a lot of the interesting part. I haven't been to Germany at all in my life yet. I really don't like this map as a battleship. Obviously critical, I know, but there's not much I can do about it.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
The other kind of annoying thing is I used to go to museums in Britain a lot because I have family in Britain. But ever since my grandparents passed away, I haven't really been visiting the country. So I haven't really been visiting the museums there either. But the only time I ever went to those museums was when I was a kid. And going to this museum as a kid, you just don't look at things closely enough. I'd love to go back again to visit all the museums. I think I've went to the Baden Tank Museum 3 times now. But every single time, I think the last time was when I was 14, 15. You don't really appreciate the vehicles there and the size of their collection when you're a kid. Hello, Zepti. But it's fine. There are definitely some oddities. I really need to tone down the gun firing sound, man. Jeez. Already the lowest. It's a renown that detonated me. At least you got something out of it. This map is just really bad for battleships because you just get funneled into each other. I got a message today, miss. But yeah, it seems that the there's some funny business still going on.
Close.
折り返し
And I'm gonna bump into this Baden because of the way we're gonna hit each other. I'm gonna spin him around. Or not. Nope, nope, I am effectively spinning him around. Well,
Sorry.
not my problem for you just reversing into me, really.
Thank you.
アジ中央
Please just get me into cover. At least I did repair him, yeah. But yeah. I will have to play something other than battleships next stream though. I think I did, what, 3 consecutive ones now? With battleships? Did I actually? I know the last one was battleships. Who was the one before that? I need to go check again. Let's have to slow down so I didn't go around this island.
前進 折り返し
What did I do 2 streams ago? Ah, no, I was playing... That was the red bug then, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that Ascar is blasting away, but it's an AI one, I believe. But yeah, next stream I definitely need to do something other than battleships.
ターゲット特定
As much as I want to spade Mutsu, it'll have to wait.
期間最大変速
Okay,
アジ中央
Fusu
ターゲット
gonna claim that kill, I guess.
戦艦
All shells clear the island. It's perfect.
期間停止
I think the Spurgeon messed with me on that salvo. It could have been a decent salvo to get into the magazine. Okay. There's the renown. And you know what?
ターゲット特定
Let's
巡洋戦艦
do this again. There we go.
駆逐艦右舷急戦
Will I detonate him with the salvo? Or will I not? I will not.
ターゲットに命中
Definitely messed him up though. I think the Pensacola's an AI as well. There's a few of them. That's looking a little bit better. It was too far behind, also too low. It still shocks me that the Renown was an event vehicle and the British haven't gotten anything equivalent to it in the Tech 3 yet. Like in terms of NTR capability. Oh, getting too low. Because the Renown has a really cool secondary battery and NTR battery, but event vehicle. Yeah, that was just a quick and poor match, really. And I've been done the same thing that happened to my Baden. So I have an inch to go for the FPE. I believe it's the same story in my Baden as well. God damn it. Oh well. Let's do one more battle in Mutsu. And I think I might have to call it a night. Unless there are some requests. In the meantime, I can think of what I'm going to do this week. Because I've got a video on the burner that I just have to finish. Yeah, I've got a Should You Spade lined up to finish. I've got all the footage for it I've recorded. I just need to do the editing and post it. Not sure if I can get to that tomorrow, because I need to do some cleaning around the house. I should at least be able to do it on Monday. Then I might do a midweek stream as well, because I do have a week off. I might. It'll depend a lot on also what the April Fool's event is. If the April Fool's event is actually naval focused, I might do videos and streams on that as well. If it isn't, I have a Should You Spade lined up. I have another video that I want to work on. But yeah, if April Fool, I'll do a video on... If the April Fool's event is naval, I'll do a video on that and a stream on that probably. Maybe not a stream, but we'll see. If there is no naval-based April Fools, I'll have another video and maybe a midweek stream out as well. But yeah, I'm hoping to work up the build up the pace a bit when it comes to making videos. All for that sweet, sweet content creator partnership status. Like my ideal goal, like the goal I want to work towards, is 2 videos a week and at least 1 stream a week. The 1 stream a week is going to work every Saturday evening, that's fine for me. The 2 videos a week is a bit of a struggle. Although it really shouldn't be. We could certainly hope for another April Fools. But I think it's about damn time we get another one. I'm gonna go left because I like using this ironless cover a bit. Why? Why does it have to be my boy that's right in front of me? I don't want to shoot Nagano with 16-inch guns. Oh no. I could shoot the Baden, but... Why is there a Nagano in this match? I'll shoot the Baden, just because it's an actual threat. The previous one was the...
総員配置につけ
that other Gaijin game, I think it's another Gaijin game, the one of Atomic Thunder. But for as far as I know, the previous 3 April Fool's event were just high tier ground, but with extra. Hold on. The mark doesn't work because distance... Oh well, there we go. Oop, that's way too low. I thought it was 12.82, but it's 13.82. And let's see about that. But you know, I think it was like Atomic Thunder was last year. The year before that was the infantry and exosuits. The year before that, don't remember anymore. Too much lead. Oop. Gotta switch on.
14000メートル
Okay, that was just dispersed going over his entire ship and one shell landing in the magazine.
そして年間
That is a long time ago, though. I liked the tailspin event back when it was a thing, but I've never liked the ground April Fools just because I don't really like playing tanks. Just because it gets really sweaty. At least that's how I feel about it.
We're ahead of the enemy.
It gets really just sweaty and meta when you just use tanks for an April Fools. Don't quite know why I just unleashed a full salvo against an AI crim, but well.
火事
It got me a kill at least. And now I get myself into the cap. And an assist, but I'll take those anytime as well. I really just don't want to shoot the Agano. The poor man.
Attacking.
ターゲット特定
An AI SKR on the other hand.
スカン第一戦速
Well done.
有利班は被害対応 折り返し
And there we go. Obliterated SKR.
面火事いっぱい
Maybe Scharnhorst, I'd rather not.
巡洋戦艦
Think. I need to turn left, don't I?
了解火事中央
Exactly sample text.
ターゲット特定
Exactly.
巡洋艦
I think I'm gonna go left. Around the island. But that does mean having to rotate all my gun turrets. At least the 2 rear ones. And that's why that one's slow, it's damaged.
有利班本所への対応を開始
Try and get a range to target, but I'm just not getting it. Guess I'll just have to trust my rangefinder as this one. There we go, on the left. We should try and go for the Arizona. Especially now that the Krim is dealt with. Because I think he's actually bowing enough where I can just go clean through his front. So aim a little bit like this. Aim a bit low. And see what happens. This Persian did not want to cooperate. But it's definitely the way I should shoot though. See if any new targets appear to Congo. It's an AI. There's an SKR. I know it's an AI one, but I still want it dead. And I missed. Good. There we go. Now, do I mess with the Congo or do I instead shoot another SKR? No. I'm tempted to shoot the SKR again, but no, I'll shoot the Congo. The actual threat. Where our team is later is not really. Hold on. Why is he outside of the cap? For the love of God. When you're playing Naval and you get this game mode, the only thing you have to do is get inside of the cap circle and survive. Why are you just parked outside of the cap circle?
Attack the A point.
Just, there's some things I've seen. I think this exact map. I know it's like this game mode where I've seen a screen and somebody was complaining about them getting this game mode and saying, "Oh, I keep getting shot at," and they were like here, actively running away from the one objective on the game, and just baffling. seems undamaged. How did the SKR survive that? Yeah, that gun was about to sink, I believe. So am I, though, if I don't get a move on. I'm shot by something. Our buddy in the Baden, apparently. I think the Scharnhorst is shooting me as well. That is not good. Mainly because I don't actually know what their attitude is compared to my ship. Arizona is just going ham. And that's a detonated Scharnhorst. Always good to see. Always good to see. Can I lob 16-inch shells over this island? I wonder. Barely. Go. Oh, I heard my 76 is opening up on something. And of course it's an Arado. But he did the funny and dropped them on my deck instead of in the water next to me, so they didn't kill me. By the way, if you're ever curious yourself on the best way to kill a battleship with bombs, is what you do is you drop a bomb right in the water next to them, because that'll be closer to the magazine than dropping it on the deck. Yeah, that Baden is getting assaulted. That's a torpedo spread in half. Oh, look what's there, another Scharnhorst. Now, I doubt we'll be able to get it, you know, get to do it twice. Detonate one, but we can try. Arizona is still alive, but I have a bias against Scharnhorst, although that's nice within 7 kilometers. 7.5. And he's being attacked by somebody else as well. That definitely means we have to shoot him. If you ever see an enemy Scharnhorst under fire, shoot it as well. Do not allow a Scharnhorst to be just any kind of rest between salvos. Just keep firing at it, and eventually you'll sink one. At least that's what I did with my E6. I just continuously fire at a Scharnhorst. Let the 2/3 group, so you have his 15-second reload on 6 guns. And just keep firing. Because a Scharnhorst might be a tough nut to crack, but it'll crack one point. And the more people shoot it, the better. Do I see an Arado trying to carrier land? Is that what I'm seeing? Impressive. Well, won't you look at that? That Scharnhorst is not having a great time, being shot at by, I think, 3 battleships. Nope. Kyoshima behind me. Yeah, it's me and somebody else shooting him. Maybe the other Mutsu. And there he goes. Death by 1,000 at least 14-inch cuts. How did that happen? How did I fire 1/3 from either side? Does seem like I do have a personal repair assistant now. Although I more get the feeling that he's using me as a meat shield. But that's fine. Absolutely fine. Yep, aircraft. Oh look, another Arado. Who would have guessed? Please, Kyoshima, please, you actually have 25s, lots of them. Yes! Pilot snipe? No, but it was an ineffective bomb. Well, I say ineffective, knocked all of my secondaries out. But that's 2 jet bombers have now survived. Yep. Now the Arizona is being incredibly resilient. But mainly because his magazines are now so far below the waterline I can't actually hit them.
Thank you.
It isn't, just flooding. And there we go. And I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Unless any of you have complaints about me only being live for 3 hours. And that should be another... yeah, that's a decent amount of RP. That's definitely my fire prevention gotten. And let's... actually kind of... I think the rotation speed is pretty good in the primary, so let's get rangefinder first. Okay. I've made good progress. I've gotten parts in FPE and almost rangefinder on Mutsu. And I got the same kind of deal with Germany. Almost got parts in FPE. So yeah. As a short summary, now that I'm here and I'm about to end the stream, Baden is meh. It's mediocre. It's you know, it's what you expect from a copy-paste event ship, really. It does seem to be decently tough. The guns are inaccurate, but otherwise fine. It does seem a little bit detonation prone, but every ship seems to be a little bit detonation prone at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure what's that about. But yeah, Baden is okay. Who would have guessed? And I think I'll see you all maybe on Wednesday, and if not, definitely next Saturday. So yeah, I'll see you all around.